Great lead.
And a foul! Ahead for Jalen. Splits defenders to the hole. Got it! And he's tied his career high. Ahead Holloway. Lobs it. No! Jalen with a double-hand dunkaroo.
Jalen Williams, Hunter, Georgia, Brantley County High School.
Out to the top for Janai. He'll pop a three. His third of the night and sets a career high. Underneath Broom, two-handed hammer. It's called a pick and roll. Lobs it ahead. Broom to the hole with the left hand. Yes, and a foul!
Janai Broom, Van City, Florida, Tampa Catholic.
The starting lineups have been presented by Great Southern Wood, makers of Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
Auburn 14-2 on the season, 3-0 in the SEC, ranked number 13 in the AP poll and 11 in the coaches poll under the direction of Bruce Pearl in his 10th season at Auburn. Second in the all-time wins list at Auburn with 187 wins, 113 losses in his 29th season as a collegiate head coach, a record of 649 and 258. Before we get to the Vandy starting lineups, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. It's been an odd season for Vanderbilt. The Commodores are 5-11 overall, 0-3 in the SEC, and they've been in every one of those three games in Southeastern Conference play. Jerry Stackhouse, the North Carolina great, in his 5th season in Nashville, a record of 66-81. Starting lineup tonight for the Commodores, Ezra Magnon, 6-foot senior from Antioch, California, a transfer from UC Davis, 16.3 points, 3 rebounds a game. He had the game winner against Auburn a year ago. Tyron Lawrence on one wing, 6'4 senior from Monticello, Georgia, averaging 13.6 points, 5.2 rebounds, and is 5th in the SEC with 2.1 steals per game. Malik Presley on the other wing, a 6'6 freshman from San Marcos, Texas, averaging 1 point and 1.8 rebounds per game. His first career start came against Ole Miss just a few days ago. Jaqueline J.Q. Roberts at the power forward, a 6'8 freshman out of Bloomington, Indiana, 1.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, had a career high 8 points in his first career start last Saturday. And Van Allen Lubin on the inside, a 6'8 sophomore from Orlando, Florida, a transfer from Notre Dame, averaging 9.6 points and 4.7 rebounds. The officials tonight, Terry Oglesby is the crew chief. He is assisted by Jeffrey Anderson and Courtney Green. I'll be honest with you, Randall, I'm surprised at the crowd that is here because the weather here in Nashville has been awful all week. They've had probably 7 to 8 inches of snow, some ice, and the temperatures just haven't allowed anything to melt, and yet a terrific crowd and tons of orange and blue, especially behind the Auburn bench.
Both end zones are, and the lower bowl is full with the visitors driving in. It's a little bit sparse on the student section for the Commodores, but in the last few minutes, we've seen a lot of people walk down the aisles.
Auburn and Vanderbilt tonight, as we mentioned in the pregame, Auburn has won here twice in the last 20 years. Now, with that said, remember, Auburn doesn't play here every year, but in the last 2 decades, Auburn has won in this building twice, and one of those was the COVID year.
I don't see why it's not a good night to get our third one.
I agree. Auburn in the blue uniforms, trunks and shirts with the orange numerals and white trim and white lettering. Vanderbilt, the home white uniforms tonight with the black numerals and the lettering and the gold trim. It really starts a very tough stretch for Auburn basketball. Not that any game in the SEC isn't tough, but you get Ole Miss coming into town on Saturday. That looked like the Rebels will get a win tonight as they trail still at Ole Miss. They're down 5 with 11 seconds to go there. Then you go on the road to Alabama and Mississippi State next week. So This is a very, very important game in the start of a very tough 4-game stretch for this Auburn ball club.
It just increases as the season goes on. The magnification of the games and how important they are just continues to grow throughout.
Lubin will jump it up against Janai Broom. Auburn wins the tap. Auburn goes to the basket to our left, and we're underway in Nashville. They open up in a man. Magnon against Holloway. To the right wing for Jones. Back to Holloway. Left wing for Chris Moore. Down to the low post, Jalen Williams spins up with the left hand. Good.
Really nice set play. Got a good cross screen by Broom, and Jalen Williams has got us off to a good start.
2-0 Auburn leads it, 19:35 in the first half. Magnon to the right wing for Roberts. J.Q. Roberts looks top of the circle, gets the ball to Presley there. Presley left-hand dribble, left wing for Magnon. Magnon a couple dribbles with the right hand, had a screen, didn't take it. Steps back, kicks into the corner to the baseline, to the basket, Van Lubin, and he puts it up and it's blocked by Janai Broom. Outlet for the Tigers. Holloway, left corner. Jones, low post for Broom. Working against Lubin, spins, baseline, right. 3 ball in the air, missed it. Long rebound comes to the weak side for Jones. Low post for Broom. Faces the basket, 16 to shoot. Backs his way into the lane, up with the left hand, it's in and out. Got his own rebound, goes back up and scores.
2 second opportunities with the Tigers. They're off to a great start. 2 for 2 on possessions, with actually about 2 for 4 from the field.
4-0 Auburn, 18:38 in the first half. Magnon works at the point, gets a screen. Off the right side, down to the baseline, it goes for Lawrence. Into the lane, 14-footer, didn't get it. Broom gets the rebound for Auburn. Outlet for Holloway. Up the floor, more behind the defense. Gets the ball in the corner. Free ball. Jalen knocks it home.
Outstanding shot for Jalen Williams. He has got us off to a great start. The Tigers switching defenses. They're switching players on the offensive end against Vanderbilt. Really got them messed up offensively.
Magnon gets the ball, handed back to him by Roberts. Penetrates, looks at Broom. Pull up 18-footer. Good.
He's an outstanding guard, one of the best in the country and certainly one of the best in the SEC.
7-2 Auburn. 17:54 to go in the first half of play. Holloway between the legs dribble, working against Magnon. Bounce pass for Broom. Looked at a back door and a whistle and a foul away from the ball. I think this will go against Vanderbilt. It may have been Moore who was going to the basket and was fouled on the play.
Looked like Chris was making a hard basket cut, and he got held on the way.
Malik Presley, the freshman from San Marcos, Texas, called for the foul. Auburn out of bounds down the left sideline. Broom from Moore to Williams, hands to Holloway. At the top of the circle, backs it up. Magnon really in his grill. Holloway, 9 to shoot, down to 7 to shoot. Holloway, screen from Broom, off the right side to Janai. Open for a 3, he pops the 3. It's in and out. And the rebound to Lawrence for Vanderbilt. Up the left sideline, Tyron Lawrence. Working on Holloway outside the arc, picks up the dribble. Down to the low post for Lubin. Lubin working on Broom outside the lane, into the lane, backs up, picks it off to the right side. On the right side, Magnon in the lane, up and under, he missed it. Rebound, Broom saves it to Holloway. Auburn on the break. Moore and Williams ahead. Kicks it left side for Denver Jones in a 3, in and out.
Ooh, almost there, that was good. Good smart play by Aiden Holiday. Find that open 3-point shooter.
Roberts out of the top, Magnon. Right side of the circle, Roberts. On the wing for Lawrence. Picked up by Chris Moore, 13 to shoot for Vanderbilt. Auburn leads 7-2. 16 and a half minutes to go in the first half. Lawrence, 7 to shoot. Free ball at the top, it's good.
Really good player. He's one of the left-handed guys that they've got. Can really shoot that ball. Chris Moore just let his hands get down. When hands down, man down.
13th 3 of the year for Lawrence. 7-5 Auburn on top. Williams, right side Broom, inside the arc. Dribbles out near the top, hands the ball to Moore. Now Jalen into the left corner for Denver Jones. Goes baseline to the basket. Lobs it up there, missed it. Broom is there for the tap in.
Another offensive rebound by Janai Broom. He's off to a good start.
Vanderbilt quickly up the floor. Lawrence on the wing, goes baseline, cut off by Holloway. Tigers up 9-5. Lawrence in the lane, dumps it underneath, ball deflected. Here's Holloway the other way for Auburn with Jones and Williams. Denver inside the arc, drives to the hole, shoots. He didn't get it. Got his own rebound, lost it, gets it out of there and throws it away, and it's out of bounds. Oh no, to Williams for three. Good! Wow. Off the right side!
Shot. Unbelievable second effort by Denver Jones to save that ball from going out of bounds and found Williams wide open for a three.
8 points early on for Jalen. Tigers up 12-5. Magnon working on Holloway on the right wing to the baseline. Through the lane, out to the top. Off the right side, Presley works on Broom. Head fake again. Now out to the wing. Good defense by Janai there.
Really
to the top for Magnon. 7 to shoot for Bandit. One-on-one time for Ezra Magnon against Denver Jones. Pull-up jumper by Magnon. No. Rebound off the weak side for Lubin. Baseline left against Broom. Head fake goes up. He got it.
Kind of got the angle on Janai that time, but they got a second opportunity was the biggest disappointment.
12-7 Auburn, 14:45 in the first half. Chaney Johnson, Chad Baker-Mazara in at the next break for Auburn. Right wing, Denver Jones. Jones, top of the circle for Jalen. Looks left. Goes back to the top four. Holloway, 7 to shoot. Aiden penetrates to the base or to the free throw line. Puts it up from 14, didn't get it. Rebound Broom. Whistle and a jump ball. And the arrow goes to Vanderbilt and takes us to our first timeout. 14:23 to go in the first half of play. Auburn 12, Vanderbilt 7. First half tonight presented by Southern Union. Conveniently located just a few miles from Auburn, Southern Union offers classes that easily transfer to the university. Endless opportunities are right up the road. Stay tuned, Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Damaging an underground utility can cause a lot more problems than you think. By causing a potentially avoidable damage to underground utilities, there's many scenarios that do not end well. To keep the gas, power, water, and internet running, using 811 to have your underground utilities marked is a critical piece of the damage prevention process, whether you're a homeowner or an excavator. It's free, it's simple, and it's the law. Visit al811.com for more information.
Southern homes are particularly vulnerable to termites. In this climate, you need guaranteed protection. You need Cook's Pest Control and Centricon. Termites attack the Centricon stations, exposing themselves to an agent that eliminates their entire colony. Upgrade from old-fashioned liquid service to the proven protection of Centricon and Cook's Pest Control. Call Cook's today for a free evaluation.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
Take it from me, basketball season is a grind. That's why it's great to get away and recharge in my Ford F-150 truck. With available Pro Power on board, which lets me use F-150 as a mobile generator, I can enjoy the great outdoors while watching games and highlights on my flat-screen TV. Ah, relaxation. Check out the official truck of the Auburn Tigers at your local Ford dealer and tell them Bruce Pearl sent you. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions. Some models, trims, and features may not be available and may be subject to change.
Chick-fil-A is proud to present this broadcast of Auburn basketball. All Chick-fil-A locations in Alabama proudly support the Auburn Tigers. Eat more chicken and War Eagle with Chick-fil-A.
Auburn 12, Vanderbilt 7, 14:23 to go in the first half in Nashville. Auburn 5 of 12 from the field with 7 rebounds. Vanderbilt 3 of 7 from the field with 4 rebounds.
The Tigers are following the game plan just like the coaches have instructed. They're staying on the floor when the hard basket drives by Vanderbilt, and they start shot faking and pass faking. The Tigers have stayed on the floor. They have yet to put them on the free throw line. Got through that segment 12-7. Now we see the second unit coming in. We can pick up and continue. Getting that is really going to be a difference. Our depth is going to pay off by the end of the game.
Vanderbilt ball coming out of the timeout break. Auburn's leading scorer early on, Jalen Williams, who has 8 for the Tigers. Chad Baker-Mazara, K.D. Johnson, Chaney Johnson out there for Auburn. The inbound comes to Lawrence, full length of the floor. Auburn gets back defensively, and Vanderbilt will set up its offense with Magnon working against K.D. Magnon off the right side, it comes for Lubin. Lubin down the right wing for J.Q. Roberts. Roberts hands to Magnon, goes baseline through the lane. Off to the left corner for Presley. Presley inside the arc, back to the wing for Lawrence. Shot clock at 5. Lawrence against Chad Baker-Mazara. Pull-up jumper, baseline left, it's good.
Boy, he's an outstanding player. He will put the ball on the floor with his right hand, but he's always going to get back left.
Auburn quickly up the floor. KD with the three, it's missed. And Magnon gets the rebound for Vanderbilt. Hands the ball on the wing for Lawrence. Auburn 12, Vanderbilt 9. 13:35 in the first. Lawrence, low post, Lubin. Head fake, three-ball left side, Presley. Drives to the basket. Head fake against Mazzari, put it in with the left hand.
It's good play. They got the angle. We trapped the ball screen that time with Cardwell and Donaldson. That kind of left a man open on the opposite side.
Auburn leads by 1, 12-11. Cheney Johnson, top of the circle for Trey Donaldson. Now to Cardwell outside the arc. Hands the ball to Chad Baker-Mazara. Low post, Cardwell, double hand dunk.
Great give and go, unbelievable pass by Mazzara.
Our Sun-South drive of the game, Sun-South John Deere, preferred tractor of the Tigers. Find your local dealer at sunsouth.com.
Boy, that was an outstanding flush. Cardwell got above the rim, the elevator man then.
Ball left side, up and in from Lawrence. Lawrence ties the game with his second three ball of the afternoon. 14 apiece, 12:37 first half, and a steal by Magnon against Donaldson to the basket, and Vanderbilt takes the lead.
Trey got a little bit careless with the basketball to middle floor, and Magnon is quick as a hiccup now. He can flat guard, and he's fast to the basket.
Vanderbilt has made its last 5 field goals and goes up 2. Cheney Johnson into the lane. Chad Baker, head fake, goes down, and he's fouled. I think they'll get Malik Presley. It will be his second foul of the ball game.
That was a good hard cut by Mazzara on the flex cut. Tigers have come back to their original offensive set. Found Mazzara open there, but on the turn when he started to shoot, he got fouled.
Paul Lewis, a 6'2 sophomore, and Tassos Camateros, a 6'8 grad student, check into the ball game for Vanderbilt. Auburn out of bounds, baseline left. Tigers trail by 2. Inbound for Cardwell. Mazzara went down on the inbound pass. Down to the low post. Dillon loses the ball. Steal for Camateros for Vanderbilt. Leads by 2 with the ball. Off the left side, Jason Rivera-Torres. Torres on the left wing, had 20 against Alabama in his first SEC game. Free throw line, down to the low post, knocked away, steal Cheney Johnson. Cheney hands back to Trey Donaldson. Auburn basketball. Donaldson works out at the top against Paul Lewis. Auburn trails by 2 at Vandy. Donaldson gets a screen from Cheney. Picks up the dribble. Now to Cheney, top of the circle. Cardwell hands to Donaldson. Right back to Cardwell to the hole. Nobody's fouled on his drive to the basket.
Dillon did a great job then. He is an outstanding finisher when he's right at the basket. The previous possession, he tried to put it on the deck, and he just didn't get back to him. That time he attacked the glass.
Dillon will shoot free throws when we come back. Tigers trail 16-14. 11:32 to go in the first half of a play. Great things are possible when you have the power, performance, and smart features of a Ford F-150, the official truck of the Auburn Tigers. Greatness starts at your local Ford dealer. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Download the new and improved Auburn Game Day app. It's fully customizable to your interests with the new My Auburn tab. Plus, buy tickets, skip concession lines, be a part of game day giveaways, shop the latest Auburn gear, and get live in-game scoring. Plus, listen to every broadcast from the Auburn Sports Network, even when multiple games are happening simultaneously on the official mobile app of Auburn Athletics, the Auburn Game Day app. Download it now.
Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. Call for a Redmont and water at bars and restaurants throughout the great state of Alabama. Redmont Vodka, available at select ABC stores and package stores. Redmont Vodka is 8 times distilled, gluten-free, and is made from non-GMO corn.
Hey, Andy.
Looking to support a local business? Redmont Distilling.
He's got an update coming out.
And minority owned. Learn more online at redmontdistilling.com.
Today's highlight is brought to you by Toyota. At home or on the road, they're never the underdog. Toyota, let's go places. Get 3.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2024 Toyota RAV4. Offer valid through January 31st, 2024. Zero down for well-qualified buyers with approved credit and financing through Southeast Toyota Finance. $29.52 monthly payment for every $1,000 financed. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
Brad Law back in the Auburn Sports Network studios. The two other SEC midweek games are final. 8th-ranked Kentucky finishes off Mississippi State 90-77, and LSU holds off number 22 Ole Miss 89-80. The home teams were winners in those matchups. We'll give you the details coming up at halftime. Also tonight, number 1 UConn wins again, beating 18th-ranked Creighton 62-48. Full check of the Yellowwood scoreboard coming up at halftime. Right now, let's get you back to Nashville. Once again, it's Andy Burchett and Coach Benedict.
Tigers trail by 2, 16-14, 11:32 to go in the first half. And Dylan Cardwell at the charity stripe for 2 for Auburn. First is good. The foul, by the way, if you're keeping score with us, was called against Jason Rivera-Torres. Second free throw from Dylan, and he knocks home both.
Really good. Now it's going to give the Tigers a chance to get in their full court press, and the message at the timeout was the second unit need to pick up their intensity. They inherited a 12-7 lead. Now it's 16-16 after those 2 free throws on the second segment.
Lewis across midcourt against KD. Off the right side for Lang. Lang top of the circle, Lawrence. Off the right side, a double team. Have to pick up the dribble as Lang. Looks off the left wing, gets the ball there to Paul Lewis. Lewis at the top. Drive off the left side. Roberts lost it. Steal, KD. With Chad Baker-Mazara ahead. Baseball pass to Chad in the left corner. Drives, loses the ball. And a steal for Lawrence. Third turnover against Auburn. 16 apiece, Vandy ball. Lawrence working against Chad Baker-Mazara. Now against the Tigers, at the top. 3 ball, Roberts in and out. Rebound, Cardwell, taps it. KD ahead to Trey. Trey drives to the basket. Through the lane, hangs, shoots, scores!
I think the message that Coach Pearl got across to the group was the intensity needed to pick up, and it has defensively.
Auburn leads at 18-16. 10:24 to go in the first half of play. Vanderbilt basketball. Lewis on the right-hand dribble across midcourt. Lewis backs up almost to the midcourt line. Up the left side for Lawrence. Lawrence inside the arc. Hands to Lewis. Free ball left wing. No foul. They're going to say that KD Johnson fouled him, but Lewis threw out his legs. That's not supposed to happen this year.
He sure did. I'll tell you, Vanderbilt really sets a lot of screens, a lot of ball screens. They're always on the attack toward the basket, and it makes it tough, and sometimes you're a step late trying to get back to your man. That time, KD was a little bit late, and the guy kicked his feet out, and they called a foul on him.
Career high 11 points against LSU last year at the SEC tournament. First free throw is missed, the first of 3. Jason Rivera-Torres, along with Ezra Magnon, will come in after this next free throw attempt by Lewis, who has missed his first 2. This is an 87% free throw shooter.
Very unusual. He's such an outstanding free throw shooter. Probably felt like he got a little gift there on the foul and felt guilty about it. I wouldn't feel guilty if he missed this one, though.
No. 10:08, first half. Auburn 18, Vanderbilt 16. Lewis missed all 3.
Unbelievable.
And the rebound pulled in by Trey Donaldson for Auburn. Tigers on a mini run, 4-0 run right now. Vanderbilt's gone 2.5 minutes without scoring. Donaldson against Magnon. Off the right side, picks it up. Hands the ball, Jalen Williams down the lane. Pull-up jumper. Yes, and a foul on the play.
Wow.
Torres picks up the foul. 10 points early on for Jalen Williams.
Outstanding play, really strong around the basket. Spent a lot of time in that weight room developing that strength, and he forced it in and got a chance for a 3-point play.
As much as anything else this year, it appears, Randall, he is looking for that shot, too.
I think he's an outstanding player. He certainly has a lot of experience, the most on the team, one of the all-time most games played as an Auburn Tiger. And
he's the winningest player in Auburn history with 100.
Continues to be productive.
He makes the and one. Auburn leads at 21-16. Magnon quickly up the floor against the Auburn press. Denver Jones back in the lineup, along with Aiden Holloway and Janai Broome. The only non-starter right now is Chad Baker-Mazara. Magnon against Denver Jones. Got a screen. Drives on Broom. Head fake. Pull-up jumper. It didn't go. A rebound for Janai. Off the right side for Holloway. Right sideline, and it's out of bounds on Vandy. Auburn's got to be better with his passes.
Magnon is so fast. He's like a blur. He's just so quick to the basketball. It's amazing how good a player he is, how quick he is. They've gone to a zone this time on this possession. A big 1-3-1.
7-0 run by Auburn. Jalen Williams against that zone. Baseline right. Chad Bacon Mazzara. Two-pointer. It goes. No, that is a three. A three.
Yes, a friendly roll.
And it's a 10-0 run by Auburn. 24-16 Tigers. 9:03. First half of play. Magnon against Denver Jones. Outside the arc, whistle and a foul away from the ball. I think we'll go against Aiden Holloway.
It's one thing the coaches really discussed is as they have a ball side position and in a weak side position, and there's always activity on the weak side. And I think Aiden got caught then on the weak side and fouled.
His first foul, Auburn's second of the night. 24-16 Tigers. Magnon down the right sideline, lobs it in, throws it away. There's a steal for Broom. Across midcourt, leaves for Chad Bacon Mazzara. Top of the circle, Aiden straight away three.
Bang! Whoa! String music by Aiden Holloway. Wow, what a shot.
His first bucket of the night gives Auburn an 11-point lead, 27-16. 13-0 run in the last 2:41 for Auburn. Magnon between the rings. Picked up by Broom and now switched off Jones. Top of the circle, three ball in the air. It's no good off the left side by Comateros. But a putback in by Carter Lang.
Lang had such an inside position, and it missed the entire basket and just kind of banked off right in his hands.
27-18, Auburn on top. Williams between the circle. Off the left side, Denver Jones. Top of the circle, Jalen. Now to Holloway. Near the center circle. Shot clock down to 12. Holloway against Magnon. Gets a screen from Broom. Step back. Three ball. Aiden. Yes!
Ooh, he is on fire. 2 for 2 against Magnon. It is a great matchup by two outstanding guards.
30-18 Tigers, 7:51 in the first half of play. Magnon double team, and he threw it away to Denver Jones. Broom ahead, leaves for Jalen. Jalen off the left side, lost it, got it back. Knocked away, and it's stolen by Magnon. Auburn wanted to foul, didn't get it. Lang on the drive, kicks it left side. Three ball in the corner, missed. Rebound tapped. Lang at the top, three ball, Lewis short. Rebound tapped, and it comes to Denver Jones. Auburn leads it by 12 with the ball. Jones between the circles, Aiden, longer three, no. Long rebound, Magnon for Vanderbilt. Ahead for Lewis. Off the left side, Magnon outside the arc. Auburn up 30-18, 7:06. First half of play. Magnon, center circle, working on Baker Mazzara. Off the right side, outside the arc, top of the circle, Comateros. That ball was blocked by Williams. Ahead, Jalen, to the hole, and shoots, and he'll go to the line for two.
They had to foul him then. He had the angle to the basket. I thought he was going to dunk it there for a second till he got fouled.
He is slow to get up. He's okay. Timeout on the floor. 6:52 to go in the first half. Auburn fans to their feet here in Nashville. Auburn on a 16-2 run. The Tigers lead 30-18. Find your piece of paradise on the Alabama Gulf Coast with Mindy Jones of Remax Paradise. Visit Mindy at paradise.com. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Hi, my name is Alani. A little thing I like about the Spicy Deluxe sandwich is that you taste the crunch, you taste the pepper jack cheese melting, and you taste the spicy flavors in the sandwich. I'm telling you, 10 out of 10.
Hi, my name's Enrique. A little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's Spicy Deluxe sandwich is you get that rich flavor of the chicken and definitely that nice, tangy, warm bite. It's the perfect harmony of spiciness and taste.
Order the Spicy Deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our home.
When you step onto the court and into the spotlight. The moment to show that hard work and long days pay off. Because when that final shot leaves your hands and we leave our seats, that powerful moment connects us all.
Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Power for a better Alabama.
Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. Call for a Red Mont and water at bars and restaurants throughout the great state of Alabama. Redmont Vodka, available at select ABC stores and package stores. Redmont Vodka is 8 times distilled, gluten-free, and is made from non-GMO corn. Looking to support a local business? Redmont Distilling is Alabama proud and minority owned. Learn more online at redmontdistilling.com.
Back to Memorial Gym in Nashville for more Auburn basketball against the Commodores.
Auburn on a 16-2 run in the last 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Auburn has made 6 of its last 7. That includes 3 3-pointers in that stretch, and the Tigers have opened up a 30-18 lead at Nashville with Jalen Williams about to shoot 2 free throws. By the way, the first basket of the night for Janai Broom gives him 1,700 career points.
Well, I tell you, he's played tremendous defense. He created that steal down on the other end that time.
Already 6 rebounds for Janai and a block.
And also, even though it's a kind of a perimeter oriented, we kind of got hot and hit some threes. Aiden has hit 1 or 2. Jalen has hit a couple. We are still dominating the paint, outscoring them 12-8 underneath the basket. But the biggest key is our defensive intensity has been outstanding. They are really guarding Vanderbilt.
Leor Berman checks into the Auburn lineup. The former walk-on and a grad student, summa cum laude in industrial design. He also makes a mean and plays a mean guitar.
Is that right?
Yes, indeed. Said Jimmy Page was his influence. Free throw by Jalen is good.
I can't play or sing, but I could hum along.
I'm sure he'd let you. Jalen Williams leads everybody with 12 points.
He's really playing well. He's playing a lot of confidence. Got an unbelievable look about him.
Makes the second free throw. Auburn presses. Inbound Magnon. They'll bring it up the floor against Denver Jones. Auburn up by 14, 32-18. 6:45 in the first half. Magnon, high post pass for Lubin. To Magnon, right side, almost out of bounds on the right sideline. Works, gets a screen. Picked up by Broom. Step back on the wing to the baseline. Picked up again by Denver Jones. Shot clock at 9. Not unusual for this Vandy team to run down the shot clock. Magnon double team to the wing. 3 ball in the air. Lubin, no. Weak side rebound to Vandy. Out to the top, off the right side for Magnon. Picked up by Jalen. Into the lane. Kicks it left side. Shot is up and it is missed. It's missed. And then Berman got pushed in the back going for the rebound. And Jason Rivera-Torres, I think, just picked up his 3rd foul of the first half.
The defensive adjustment that the Tigers made then is putting Denver Jones on Magnon. It really worked, but we didn't retrieve the offensive rebound until the 3rd shot.
And then as Rivera-Torres' 3rd foul, he comes out for the Commodores. Auburn 32, Vanderbilt 18, Auburn basketball. Magnon gets a screen and Aiden Holloway drives all the way to the basket off the glass and good!
Goes coast to coast, lays it in, a beautiful left hand.
34-18 Tigers, a 20-2 run by Auburn with 5:54 to go in the first half of play. Between the circles, Magnon. Right side for Lawrence. Lawrence in the key, into the lane, working on Holloway. Winner, a fade up and a reach in, I think. They called it on Holloway. I thought they were going to get Denver Jones. That's the 2nd foul on Aiden.
We did a great job on the initial defense. But like we talked about in the pregame, a shot fake, the spin, and then we lunged into him and fouled.
3rd foul against Auburn in the first half. Inbound will come down the left sideline. Malik Presley, a freshman from San Marcos, Texas, will trigger for Vanderbilt. To Magnon, almost across midcourt. Magnon, right-hand dribble, whistle and a foul away from the ball. Oh, goodness, did they get Holloway? Oh, gosh, they just got Aiden for his 3rd foul.
Well, that's twice, and both times he's been on the opposite side.
I take that back. That's his 2nd foul. Denver Jones was called for a foul earlier. 2nd foul on Aiden. 5:40 in the first half. Another one of those fouls on the weak side you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The defensive adjustment has made a difference with Denver Jones on Magnon, but it's kind of exposed Aiden on the opposite side.
Magnon drives on Denver to the basket, reverse layup, it's good.
Ooh, that guy is quick as a hiccup now.
6 for Magnon. 34-20 Auburn, 5:25 in the first half. Holloway, a screen from Broom to Janai, top of the circle. Looking left, now drives downhill to the basket. High, missed it. Rebound Berman, and he's fouled. I think this will be a shooting foul. Leor was going for that ball at the rim. And let's see what the foul goes against for Lubin, and it is a shooting foul. And Leor will go to the line to shoot 2. Auburn will go to Trey Donaldson. We're going to have to take Holloway out with 2 fouls.
Yeah, we need to preserve him. We still have about 5 minutes left on the clock.
And Leor Berman at the line to shoot 2 for Auburn.
This is kind of the way Vanderbilt plays. We've got us a really nice lead, and so it's really like pulling teeth. They make it kind of ugly to slow the game down.
Free throw by Leor is good.
Outstanding. Leor made a great effort to the offensive glass, and actually probably would tip that ball in if he hadn't got fouled.
Holloway and Jalen go out for Auburn with Donaldson into the lineup along with Cheney Johnson. Presley out of the lineup for Vanderbilt.
With 5:17 as well as Jalen playing, they're probably going to give him a minute and bring him back in at the media timeout to 4-minute mark.
And Berman knocks home both free throws. Auburn by 16, 36-20. Auburn presses after the made free throws. 5:17 to go in the first half. Inbound in the backcourt, Lubin ahead for Magnon. Working on Denver Jones on the right wing, outside the arc. Now picked up by Cheney Johnson, top of the circle, it goes for Lawrence. Back to the wing for Magnon. Picks up the dribble. Lawrence in the center circle. Shot clock at 13. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half, Auburn by 16. Drive by Lawrence. Spins into the lane, loses the ball. It's loose. Ball still loose. And a jump ball. And Auburn has the arrow. Well, Janai Broom never gave up on that loose ball, did he?
The Tigers defensively is what you would call unbelievable right now. They just have active feet, active hands. After that first timeout in the first segment, the 16-minute mark, the Tigers have been sensational defensively.
Cheney Johnson, Chad Baker-Mazara in for Auburn. They join Holloway, Cheney Johnson, and Janai Broom on the floor. Auburn ball left side. KD outside the arc. Broom top of the key, right wing for Baker-Mazara. Broom on the give and go underneath. Off the glass, and it came out. My goodness, how did that one come out?
He made a great play, made a great spin move. The ball just didn't go down. It just kind of rolled off.
Magnon, top of the circle, got a screen. Down the lane, cut off by Broom. On the right wing, Lawrence to Magnon. Open, head fake at 3, drives. Step back, off the glass, missed it long. Rebound Cheney. Outlet Chad Baker-Mazara. Ahead for Donaldson. Trey on the left wing. 4:07 in the first half, Auburn by 16 and with the ball. Left wing, Donaldson, out on the sideline. Working there against West. Backs up against West. Shot clock at 13. Low post Broom. Into the corner, KD. To the wing. Chad Baker-Mazara head fake down the lane. Hang, shoots, he missed it short. Rebound tapped and a foul. I think Baker-Mazara will get called for the foul going for that offensive rebound.
It's pretty physical. When you put the ball on the deck like Mazara did, you better expect some contact.
3:49 to go in the first half. Auburn at 36, Vanderbilt 20. No one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM SEC Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through the regular season and into the postseason. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.us/SEC Radio 2023. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Play Clock.
Here's a clip from a recent Talking Tigers podcast with Andy Burcham.
Jarris McIntyre, former Auburn wide receiver.
It's some games on YouTube that I watched him against Alabama and some of these, one I guess a bowl game against Texas, and he was fast, man. He wasn't the biggest guy, but he would run, he would hit that hole. They were like in a veer type offense. I mean, nowadays he would have been spread out, and I mean he ended up in there not being that big, and you know, he told me he had some speed. He always would tell me how fast he was, and I didn't believe it until I actually saw it. But he was a heck of a back. You know, since then, you know, we've been
Brad's going to take it out.
Our conversation as running back view, but it was good to kind of know that he was one of the first to be able to kind of start that whole running back tradition.
A new episode of the Talking Tigers podcast is released every Monday, wherever you listen to podcasts. Like and subscribe to the Talking Tigers podcast, only from the Auburn Sports Network.
How are you the ultimate Auburn fan? Because I got this air horn installed in my throat. Pretty sick, right? Yes, you look really sick. What doctor would even do this? Doctor? I did this myself. I mean, I can't swallow whole food, but still. Wait, what? Just gotta plow through it. Hey, can I get a couple of soups up here? What about some chamomile tea? Don't be that guy. Get a fan card. The smart way to be the ultimate Tigers fan. Just go to auburncards.com.
Brad Law in the Auburn Sports Network studios. 3 minutes, 49 seconds of game action away from the Conecuh Sausage halftime report. Updates on Auburn athletics. A busy week coming up, including the women's basketball team looking to build off their win over LSU. They are at Vanderbilt tomorrow evening. Plus, we'll update gymnastics and more. Full check of the Yellowwood scoreboard and stats from the first half, all coming up on the Conecuh Sausage halftime report. Let's get you back out to Nashville. Voice of the Tigers, Andy Bertram, Coach Randall Dickey. Tigers on top by 16. Andy?
Brad, Auburn shows a 22-4 run in the last 7 minutes and 43 seconds. Vanderbilt has gone 1 of 7 in its last 8 shots, and Auburn leads by 16 points, 36-20. Vanderbilt ball as Cardwell checks back into the Auburn lineup. So it's the second 5 of KD, Donaldson, Baker Mazzara, Johnson, and Cardwell for Auburn. The 2 Johnsons out there for Auburn, along with Baker Mazzara, Donaldson, and Cardwell, and out of bounds on the inbound pass, knocked out of bounds by Chaney Johnson. 6 turnovers in the first half for Vanderbilt. Auburn's turned that into 8 points. The inbound to Magnon. Across midcourt for Vandy, picked up by KD. Loses or gets the dribble, comes tops the circle for Van Leuven. Leuven to Lawrence, down the lane. Lawrence lost the ball and got fouled. I think KD picked up the foul. It would be his second.
This is kind of the second chance for this second unit on their segment of play together. The first time they came in, their intensity wasn't as good. It looks like they've changed assignments and put KD on Magnon.
Inbound baseline left to Magnon, right off of his hand and out of bounds. That's an unforced error against Vanderbilt.
Well, you got KD Johnson on you. He's like a fly at a barbecue picnic. You just can't get rid of him. He's all over you.
How many of those do you have to describe this young man?
I'm pretty experienced on that.
I can tell. Auburn by 16 with the ball. Donaldson left wing, KD outside the arc. That fake at 3 penetrates down the lane. Split 2, double teams, and drew the foul. He just drove by all 5 players on the floor for Vanderbilt. KD goes to the line for 2.
Oh, he flexed his muscles that time. I mean, he was really strong. He put the ball on the deck with intention to score with a great conviction. Outstanding play. I wish he'd had the opportunity to get a 3-point play, but maybe he'll make these 2. Put a big feather in this cap.
Second foul, and Ben Allen at Leuven. Free throw by KD. Oh, it rims out.
Went all the way down and then popped out.
That's Auburn's first miss from the charity stripe tonight. The Tigers are 7 of 8. Auburn shooting 50% from the field, 50 from 3, and 87 from the free throw line. KD knocks on the second. And Auburn's lead is 37-20. 3:15 to go in the first half of play. Vanderbilt basketball, Magnon across midcourt, working on KD, gets the screen. By the way, Jalen Williams is back in for Auburn. Down the lane, a steal by Cardwell. Dillon ahead. Dillon, free throw line, down the lane to the hole, he didn't get it. And the rebound out of there to Magnon.
He went coast to coast with the ball on the deck, and I'm not sure that's what he was
agreed.
Hard to do, but he looked pretty good doing it, though. He just didn't finish.
Tyron Lawrence to the top of the circle. To Leuven, driving on Cardwell. Goes up with the right hand, he missed it. Rebound to Magnon, though, for Vandy. Top of the circle, Lawrence, head fake, shoots a 3, doesn't get it. Rebound out of bounds, that's Auburn ball. And a Vandy player hit the deck very hard. That's Jaqueline, they call him J.Q. Roberts. Auburn ball by 17, 2:34 to go in the first half, and Evan Taylor into the lineup for the first time tonight for the Commodores, replacing Roberts. Taylor, a 6'6" grad student from Glen Ellen, Illinois. He's a transfer from Lehigh, where he was a 2-time All-Patriot League player. Auburn by 17 with the basketball. Donaldson leaves for KD, top of the circle. Left-hand dribble down the lane. Cut off, ball is loose, and a steal for Vanderbilt. They strip and rip pretty well, does Vandy.
They sure have. Their quickness
Magnon to the lane, down to the basket, head fake, off to the top for Lawrence. He drives to the hole, blocked by Cardwell, rebounded by Donaldson. Ahead for the Tigers, Donaldson, low post,
Beautiful
Dillon
pass.
to the hole, he didn't get it. Rebound, Dillon back out to the top, down the lane, lob underneath, Jalen Williams up on the alley-oop for the layup, and he was fouled off a good feed from Donaldson. And Jalen goes back to the charity stripe for 2.
In this segment, the last 3 trips, Dylan Cardwell's been a real big factor in the game. Even though he hadn't finished the play on the offensive end, blocked a shot, got a rebound, had an active hands on the steal down there just a minute ago. Really playing well.
Magnon called for the foul, and Jalen's at the stripe for 2. First free throw is good.
I think that's why Williams came back in with this group. This group has struggled a little bit to get the ball in the basket. Coach Pearl put Jalen back in because he's really playing well in the first half.
14 points in the first half for Jalen. Now 15. Auburn by 19 points. Vanderbilt basketball. Lawrence leaves for Magnon to bring it up the floor. Picked up by KD across midcourt. Magnon, bounce pass between the circles. Taylor, left wing for Lawrence, guarded by Trey. Top of the circle, Magnon, off the right side. It goes for West. At the top, Lang, one dribble, picks up the dribble, hands the ball to Lawrence, 7 to shoot. Lawrence against Cardwell on the left wing. Shoots a 3 over Dillon, didn't get it. Weak side rebound, Jalen. Centers it to KD across midcourt. Underneath Cardwell, leaves it, Maker Mazzara. Williams at the top. KD, step back 3, short, air ball on out of bounds.
Cardwell again made great decision defensively. He broke down, had to switch off and cover on the perimeter. Really showed some great ability. 6'11" and moving his feet like that, and he did not foul on the shot fake. That was even smarter.
West across midcourt, right side it comes for Lawrence. Auburn by 19 points, approaching a minute to go in the first half. Lawrence between the circles, Taylor. Left side on the wing, it's West. West down to the low post. They post up KD, and a whistle and a foul on the low post. They'll get KD. If that's the case, that is his 3rd. And that puts Vanderbilt in the bonus. It is the 3rd foul on KD.
It's a big task. Asked to defend these guards against Vanderbilt as fast as they are and as hard as they drive. It's hard not to foul.
Free throw by Lawrence is good. 70% free throw shooter for the senior out of Christian Sunrise Academy, Monticello, Georgia. A career high 25 points in the NIT last year for Vanderbilt. That came against Yale. 39-21, second free throw good as well by Lawrence. Tigers by 17, final 50 seconds of the first half as Donaldson brings it up the floor, across midcourt, on a pass from Jalen Williams, back to Trey. Shot clock at 19 for Auburn. Tigers lead by 17 in Nashville. Donaldson, right wing. Picked up by Magnon there. Shot clock at 10. Donaldson centers it. There's a screen from Jalen. Donaldson leaves it for Jalen. That fake at 3, penetrates. Left wing Donaldson, 3 ball, Trey. Nope. Rebound, a rebound, 2-hand slam. Wow. Jalen Williams. Goodness gracious,
he came out of nowhere. He looked like he just flew to the basket.
Williams with a career high 17 first half points tonight. 6 seconds of the first half. Magnon down the lane, fade away from 7, good. And that's the way the first half comes to a close. Jalen Williams in the first half did not miss. Did not miss. 5 of 5 from the field. 2 of 2 from 3. And 5 of 5 from the free throw line.
He was the big leader for the Tigers as far as that's concerned. He was so productive both on the defensive end, but unbelievable offensive stats. 5 for 5, 2 for 2 from the 3, 5 for 5 from the free throw line.
And Auburn leads at the break. Auburn 41, Vanderbilt 24. Time now for the Kanaka Sausage Halftime Report. And here's Bradford T. Law.
Wow, what a performance for the Tigers in that first half. Auburn up 41-24, despite that putback by Jalen Williams, the only make for Auburn in its last 8 field goal tries. Still, Auburn shot nearly 45% in that first half and really clamped down defensively, holding Vanderbilt to 24 points. It's the 5th time this year that Auburn holds an opponent to 25 points or fewer in the first half. So the Tigers have the 17-point edge. Let's get going with the check of the Yellowwood scoreboard. We'll go top 25 and then SEC, because top 25, there's some games in progress now. Everything else is final in the SEC. Looking in the ACC right now, it's number 4 North Carolina, having no trouble with Louisville. Tar Heels on top, 39-22 in the Dean Dome, 3 minutes before halftime there. It's the second ranked versus ranked game of the night in college basketball in the Big 12. Number 5 Houston going toe-to-toe with 25th ranked Texas Tech. Red Raiders newly into the rankings this week, and the Cougars lead that one 30-23 inside of 3 minutes to go in the first half. They're a little later on in the Big 12, where 15th ranked Oklahoma in the second half is holding off West Virginia. Sooners on top 67-53. They are inside 3 minutes to go in Norman. Final scores from earlier today. Top-ranked UConn got by 18th-ranked Creighton, 62-48. Tristan Newton with 16 points and 8 rebounds as the Huskies improved to 16-2 on the season. And still to come tonight, it'll be number 12 Arizona hosting Southern Cal. A couple of finals from outside the top 25 earlier tonight, and Auburn opponents. Appalachian State beat Georgia State 76-68 tonight in Boone. Mountaineers go to 14-4 overall and 5-1 in Sun Belt action. And Chattanooga was a winner at Mercer, 74-60. 27 points from the Florida transfer Trey Bonham to lead the Mocs. They are 3-2 in SoCon play. Looking to the SEC and the other midweek finals, it was LSU beating number 22 Ole Miss 89-80. There were 60 combined free throws in this game. Bayou Bengals turned a 2-point halftime lead into the 9-point final margin by shooting 55% in the second half and limiting the Rebels to just 32% from the floor in the second half. So LSU really clamped down and moved to 3-1 in conference play. Ole Miss drops to 2-2. Rebels come to Neville Arena this Saturday night. 8th-ranked Kentucky cruised past Mississippi State 90-77, 18-point halftime lead. They win it by 13. Antonio Reeves with 27 points. He was 8 of 12 shooting. Kentucky shot 56% for the game, including 62% in the second half. In our game, Auburn leads Vanderbilt 41-24. 13th-ranked Tigers doing an excellent job defensively. Vanderbilt started the game 7 of 11 from the floor, and they finished the first half after that initial run by making just 3 of their last 16 shots in the first half. Full lineup of the stats coming up a little bit later on in the Conecuh Sausage halftime report. When we come back, a look around Auburn athletics. Tigers by 17 at the break in Nashville. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Things we take for granted, ordinary opportunities for parents and their children, can be a foster child's extraordinary. You have the power to do something positive that will change the life of a young person right here in Alabama. Open your heart and open your home to a foster child today. For more information, visit www.dhr.alabama.gov or call 1-866-64-AL-KIDS. Brought to you by the Alabama Department of Human Resources, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
Hi, my name is Alani. A little thing I like about the Spicy Deluxe sandwich is that you taste the crunch, you taste the pepper jack cheese melting, and you taste the spicy flavors in the sandwich. I'm telling you, 10 out of 10.
Hi, my name's Enrique. A little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's Spicy Deluxe sandwich is you get that rich flavor of the chicken and definitely that nice, tangy, warm bite. It's the perfect harmony of spiciness and taste.
Order the Spicy Deluxe sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Southern homes are particularly vulnerable to termites. In this climate, you need guaranteed protection. You need Cook's Pest Control and Centricon. Termites attack the Centricon stations, exposing themselves to an agent that eliminates their entire colony. Upgrade from old-fashioned liquid service to the proven protection of Centricon and Cook's Pest Control. Call Cook's today for a free evaluation.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
By now, your daily routine is probably a little too routine. Don't you want to change? Don't you want to start playing by your own rules and escape the routine so your fantasy becomes reality? Where every night is an adventure, where new flavors are ready to be tasted, where it feels like you're a winner. Take a chance. Reward yourself. Make your routine anything but routine. Escape every day at Wind Creek Casino and WindCreekCasino.com.
Welcome back to the Conecuh Sausage Halftime Report, where Auburn leads Vanderbilt 41-24 at the half in Nashville. I'm Brad Law back in the Auburn Sports Network studios with a look around Auburn athletics. This is brought to you by Auburn Bank, champions of you. And a look around Auburn athletics this time of year. There's a lot going on, including women's basketball. The Tigers, fresh off their upset win over LSU Sunday, are back on the road this week to take on Vanderbilt. And this announcement has just come across that tomorrow's game time at Vandy for the Auburn women has been moved up to 2 o'clock Central Time. This was slated to be a night game, but again, weather and travel conditions have been a problem for a lot of folks, and especially north of the state of Alabama and there in the Nashville area. So they have decided to move up tomorrow's women's basketball game to 2 p.m. Central. You'll be able to hear that game on the Auburn app, locally in the Auburn-Opelika area on AU 100, 100.3 FM. And Britt Bowen will bring you the call of that. But again, that is a change in game time. Very recent that this announcement has come across. Auburn women's basketball at Vanderbilt at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Now, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, Baumhauer's Victory Grill in Auburn. We'll have Tiger Talk. Coach Pearl will be there. We'll give you updates from around the athletic department. Hope you'll join us either at Baumhauer's Victory Grill or all along the Auburn Sports Network on Tiger Talk. Cross-country, track and field at the Vanderbilt Invitational, indoor track all day on Friday. Swimming and diving is at Alabama on Friday afternoon, and gymnastics hosts one of the earliest meets in Neville Arena history when the Tigers take on the 7th-ranked Florida Gators. Auburn has increased its scoring through its first 2 competitions of the season, and will take on 7th-ranked Florida at 5 Central Friday afternoon. Of course, Saturday, men's team back in action again against Ole Miss. That's a 7:30 tip. We're on the air at 7 o'clock Central Time Saturday. And then on Sunday, a very special day, women's basketball hosts Alabama. It's Alumni Day. And Dewana Bonner, who is still doing great things in the WNBA, one of the best to do it at Auburn, will have her jersey retired at Neville Arena. Auburn against Alabama Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock Central Time. Once again, our score at the half, Auburn leads Vanderbilt 41-24. Before we go any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network. Well, were it not for Jalen Williams scoring, the game would be tied, but he poured in 17 in the first half. Auburn 41, Vanderbilt 24. Halftime stats next when the Conecuh Sausage Halftime Report continues in a moment.
Conecuh Sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh Sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh Gift Shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh Sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh Sausage, since 1947, a real winner.
By now, your daily routine is probably a little too routine. Don't you want to change? Don't you want to start playing by your own rules and escape the routine so your fantasy becomes reality? Where every night is an adventure, where new flavors are ready to be tasted, where it feels like you're a winner. Take a chance. Reward yourself. Make your routine anything but routine. Escape every day at Wind Creek Casino and WindCreekCasino.com.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
When you live in SEC country, you feel it everywhere you go. The traditions and rivalries surround you. As much as you celebrate the game, Regions celebrates your financial wins even more. And like SEC fans, we'll never quit. Because in an SEC world, we're the SEC Bank. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
Donaldson centers it. There's a screen from Jalen. Donaldson leaves it for Jalen. And fake it three. Penetrates. Left wing Donaldson. Free ball. Trey. Nope. Rebound. Oh, and a rebound. Two-hand slam. Wow. Jalen Williams. Goodness gracious.
He came out of nowhere. He looked like he just flew to the basket.
Williams with a career-high 17 first-half points tonight.
We call that a punctuation mark on a first-half performance from Jalen Williams. It was out of this world. Auburn 41, Vanderbilt 24. Halftime numbers brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health. Don't wait. Vaccinate. Protect yourself and others by staying current on all your recommended vaccines. Visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM. Yeah, Auburn is a team 45% from the floor, 13 of 29. Vandy 37%, 10 of 27. Tigers made 5 of 12 threes. Vanderbilt just 2 of 11 from beyond the arc. Auburn 10 of 11 at the free throw line. Vandy 2 of 5 from there. Auburn winning the window war 20-14. Second chance points 13-4. Paint points 16-10. Auburn blocked 3 shots, got 7 steals, turned Vandy over 8 times in the first half. Auburn gave it away 5 times. Just every team category, Auburn had the advantage in the first half. Individually, Tyron Lawrence has 8. Magnon, has 10. Magnon has 8. Those two combined for Vandy are 7 of 15. Everybody else for the Commodores combined 3 for 12 in the first half of play. Magnon was their leading rebounder with 3. For Auburn, Jalen Williams, 5 of 5 from the floor, 2 of 2 from Trey, 5 of 5 at the free throw line, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist in 14 minutes. Also for the Tigers, 8 points for Aiden Holloway, 3 of 5 shooting, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. Janai Broom, 4 points and a team best 6 rebounds in the first half. Also scoring for the Tigers, 4 for Dylan Cardwell, and Janai Broom, as we mentioned, 3 for Chad Baker-Mazzara, 2 for Lior Berman and Trey Donaldson, and a point for K.D. Johnson in the first half. It all adds up to a 17-point Tigers lead in the Music City. 41-24, Tigers on top of the break.
You've been listening to the Conecuh Sausage Halftime Show. Make Conecuh Sausage part of your game day. Still family-owned and made in Evergreen, Alabama since 1947. The second half is 2 minutes away. This is the Auburn Sports Network.
1907. Auburn had no paved roads, no local newspaper, a few automobiles, very little electricity or indoor plumbing, and one bank, Auburn Bank. For all these years, we've had a part in shaping and serving Auburn, Opelika, and East Alabama, a steadfast partner to our customers, meeting financial needs at just the right times. How do we know our community so well? Because we've grown up together. Auburn Bank, champions of you. Member FDIC, online at auburnbank.com.
Life isn't made for joint or orthopedic pain. It's made for living, for family, for your favorite hobbies, for sports, for morning walks and afternoon playing in the park. If you suffer from joint or orthopedic pain, turn to the experts at the Orthopedic Clinic. Our board-certified surgeons provide cutting-edge surgical procedures and high-quality, innovative services all close to home. Don't let joint or orthopedic pain keep you from doing all the things you love. Visit theorthoclinic.com and schedule an appointment today.
Southeastern Industrial Contractors offers the path to a productive and successful career for hard workers of all ages, especially young people looking to jump straight into the workforce. Southeastern Industrial Contractors is now hiring for great-paying skilled trade positions. Managing partner Derek Harville is a proud Auburn University graduate with deep roots in the community. Give him a call at 334-209-6355 to learn more. Southeastern Industrial Contractors, 334-209-6355.
Four Seasons Mineral Credit Union is offering a 7-month CD at an annual percentage yield of 5.64% and a 13-month CD at an annual percentage yield of 5.38%. Four Seasons Federal Credit Union is the financial institution for you. This promotion is for new deposits only. $2,500 minimum. Membership eligibility required.
Welcome back to the Memorial Gymnasium in Nashville. Auburn on top at the half, 41-24. Vanderbilt ball to open the second half of play. Only player in double figures for Auburn, Jalen Williams with 17. Tyron Lawrence led Vandy with 10 in the first half. For Auburn, Holloway, Jones, Moore, Williams, and Broom.
First 5 minutes, Andy's really important.
Sure is.
Get the Tigers back off, get them back on their game. They're really playing well.
Magnon, Lawrence, Presley, Roberts, and Lubin for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt ball. Lubin outside the arc. One dribble, hands the ball to Magnon. Off to the right side. Going baseline, Lawrence. Around to the top, it comes from Magnon. Lawrence with 10 to shoot for Vanderbilt. Gets a screen. Lawrence drives on Moore. Head fake, fade away. He didn't get it. Rebound tapped up, and out of there comes Vanderbilt. Presley on the right wing. Drives on a Holloway into the lane. Head fake up and a foul against Aiden. And a basket. And a basket. And that's the third foul on Aiden Holloway. I thought he got him on the fake. Nope, apparently not. He did get him on the fake. That wasn't in the act of shooting, but they're going to give him a chance for the three-point play. Wow.
It was a kind of a continuation type play. And
free throws missed. Rebound comes to Broom. 3 fouls, by the way, against Holloway for Auburn. 19-16, second half. Auburn 41, Vanderbilt 26. Holloway gets a screen at midcourt. Jalen leaves for Jalen. Drives into the lane, spins up for the shot. Good.
Boy, he picks up right where he left off in the first half, took the ball straight to the basket and laid it in.
Auburn up 43-26, Vanderbilt basketball. Magnon spins into the lane, dumps underneath, ball taken away. Jalen on the break, ahead for Holloway. Holloway, stop and pop three, no. Long rebound comes to Vanderbilt. Lubin with the rebound. Outlet Magnon. Presley off the right wing for the Commodores. Boy, watch out, Aiden. You've got 3 fouls. They get the ball to the top for Lawrence. Lawrence with 14 to shoot. Gives the ball to Presley. He'll pop a 3. It's good. 5 points for Presley to open the second half for Vanderbilt.
I'd feel a lot better if we get a dead ball, get Aiden out just for a minute. Just the extending of the game with him having 3.
43-29, Tigers on top, low post Broom. Janai backs up against Lubin. Spins to the baseline, off the glass, and it gets in between the rim and the backboard. It lodges there, and Auburn will have it on the alternate possession. And an injured Vandy player, Jaqueline Roberts, comes hobbling off the floor for the Commodores. They go to their bench. Jason Rivera-Torres is in.
Anytime you plug a basket like that, it goes against the rim and the backboard. It goes back as like a jump ball.
Yep.
Alternate possession.
Inbound Moore. Chris, free throw line. Now to Jalen. Head fake. Left wing. Broom. Head fake at 3. Now backs up Lubin. Spins on Lubin to the hole. Reverse layup on Lubin, and he draws the foul. Janai upset with himself that he didn't knock that one home.
Really made a good play, really made a good one-on-one move from the three-point line and did something that I have not seen him do, but he made a twist and tried to spin it back off the back of the opposite side of the basket.
That's the 4th foul on Jason Rivera-Torres.
That's a good sign. Our 2 frontline guys are kind of carrying us right now around the basket.
Broom's free throw is good. I think Vanderbilt's saying that it wasn't a shooting foul, but it was.
I don't know why they could say that. He was going to the basket and in the act is the crucial decision on that.
Janai knocks home both. Auburn 45, Vanderbilt 29, 17:57 in the second half. Vandy has opened the second half, 2 of 3 from the field. Rivera-Torres lobs it to the right wing for Presley. Presley has 5 points alone in the second half. Top of the circle for Lubin. Lubin to Magnon. Picked up by Trey Donaldson, who has replaced Holloway on the floor. Rivera-Torres wants a screen. Shot clock at 2. Rivera-Torres head fake. Up from about 12. Missed it short. Weak side rebound Jalen. Outlet for Donaldson up the floor. Auburn by 16 in the ball. 17-20 to go in the second half of play in Nashville. Donaldson against Magnon. Williams, low post, reverse layup. It's missed by Chris Moore.
What a great pass by Jalen Williams, though. Boy, he is like a magnet tonight with the ball. It's just finding him.
Lawrence drives. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Auburn. 17:04 to go in the second half. Auburn 45, Vanderbilt 29.
Well, we have done a tremendous job scouting this ball club. The players are following it to a T. That switching that defense on that opposite side, coming around that high post screen has really got Vanderbilt messed up.
Chad Baker-Mazara, Chaney Johnson in. Chris Moore, Jalen Williams get a rest. Vandy ball out of bounds, baseline left. Carter laying in on the low post for the Commodores. Magnon still looking, gets the ball inbound to Lang, hands back to Magnon on the left wing against Baker-Mazara. Low post for Lang. Faces the basket against Broom, shoots an 18-footer, didn't get it. Rebound, mid-lane, Presley for Vandy. Brings it out on the wing, down to the low post. They bump to the basket and a whistle and a foul. It was Lubin going to the line for 2 for Vanderbilt.
They're getting too many second opportunities on the offensive end. We're stopping their initial wave, but we're not retrieving the ball off the glass. Anytime you get second opportunities, it leads to bad things such as fouls, and now they go to the free throw line.
Chaney Johnson whistle for his first foul. Then Alan Lubin, an 84% free throw shooter, transfer from Notre Dame at the line for a couple for the Commodores. He was their leading shot blocker with the Irish a year ago with 23. And I think the pack that one of the officials uses on his belt may be malfunctioning right now. They use that to start and stop the clock.
Why don't he just stick it in his pocket and he can just stay out of it the rest of the evening?
I don't know. It's a good question. You don't see this happen very often. And as he comes over, Jerry Stackhouse gives him some stock tips or something over there, right?
I think he kind of got a plug in there just for a little bit.
Yeah, he takes out that pack that is used. And
I'm sure they have a spare probably on the scores table.
All right. Both teams have gone to their respective head coaches on the floor to talk about it.
So we've got about 47 seconds to this first media timeout. We need to kind of get to that and kind of regroup a little bit.
Auburn 45, Vanderbilt 29. Commodores have outscored the Tigers 5-4 in the second half. And starting to get to the free throw line a little bit as well, Randall.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Pearl, just on that short period of time when they sent the players to the benches, he addressed the defensive rebounding. Like all 5 guys ought to be defensive rebounding, not trying to leak out. And sometimes when you have a lead like this, you have a tendency to kind of leak to the other end and try to cherry pick is what they call that, I think.
Then Alan Lubin at the line. He's a sophomore out of Orlando. He gets a couple. Good free throw shooter at 84%. First free throw is good. Auburn's lead is 15 with 16:47 to go in the second half. And he makes both.
It's like Vanderbilt's going to press a little bit here, 2-2-1.
Auburn breaks that. They get it to Broom in the middle. Now back to Donaldson near the center circle. Auburn by 14 points, 16:35 in the second half.
They fall back in that 1-1-3 defense.
Denver Jones, low post, Chaney Johnson. One dribble to the wing. Donaldson penetrates. Off the right wing, Chad Baker-Mazara for 3. Air ball. Underneath, Broom, up and in.
There he is. Good job. I guess we could just say that he passed the ball to Broom on that one.
47-31, Auburn on top. 16-12 in the second half of play for Broom. 8 points, 8 rebounds for Janai. 52 career double-doubles for Janai. Over 1,700 points in this game tonight. Lang at the top. Hands to Lawrence, way out on top now. Outside the arc to Magnon. Shot clock at 7. Magnon working on Donaldson, gets past him underneath the basket, goes up, wild shot, missed it. Rebound, Lubin back up and in.
So another second opportunity to get an offensive rebound there. Stuck it back in by Lubin.
Auburn by 14 points, 15:34 to go in the second half. Donaldson just across midcourt, picked up by Magnon.
This 1-1-3's got us a little bit baffled. We're a little bit too spread out.
Denver Jones, Donaldson, Trey, 3-ball. Yes!
That will solve all things right there. Good three-point shot by Trey Donaldson.
Auburn 50, Vanderbilt 33.
Well, that's a timely three right there.
Auburn's largest lead was 19 points in the first half. Tigers lead now by 17 as we approach the 15-minute mark of the second half. Lawrence, Magnon, right wing. Magnon out at the top, double team. Gets the ball to Lawrence. Left wing, Presley penetrates. Presley down to the baseline. Magnon underneath. Lawrence up with the left hand, he didn't get it. Rebound tap up, no, but a foul will go against Cheney. Auburn didn't box out, and Cheney picks up the foul.
Well, our defense has been so good on the initial play, and they get it up on the glass, and we don't retrieve it off the glass, and I'm sure Coach Pearl's going to address that during this timeout.
Second half tonight presented by Wind Creek Hotel and Casino, with 3 Alabama locations in Atmore, Montgomery, and Wetumpka. You can escape every day at Wind Creek Hotel and Casino and online at windcreek.com. Auburn 50, Vanderbilt 33, 14:46 to go in the second half. Stay tuned. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Hey there, Bob Baumhauer here. Baumhauer's Victory Grill is your big game headquarters all fall long. And with our new fall features, every day is game day at Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Try our pregame starters, including our homemade onion strings, always fresh hot lips, and our all-new Buffalo Dip and Chicken appetizer. Our main events include incredible chicken, fish, and shrimp selections, always featuring local Alabama Gulf seafood. And don't forget our Sunday Blitz, 11 to 6. Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Legendary fun, legendary food.
This year, wouldn't you like to stop feeling self-conscious about your receding hairline or thinning hair and to start feeling confident with the way you look? Millions of men and women around the world trust Hair Grow from New Nordic as an effective way to get thicker-looking hair. Hair Grow is backed by an exclusive U.S. patent and is clinically proven to promote more hair growth. One actual Hair Grow customer writes, "After trying Hair Grow for a month and a half, my hair began to grow and thicken with no breakage when combing or shampooing. My hair is beginning to look great." Another writes, "A friend of mine noticed lots of increased hair growth. I couldn't be happier with the results and highly recommend this product for anyone with thin hair." Start looking and feeling your best with Hair Grow. Ask for Hair Grow at your local Walgreens or shop online at Amazon.com or NewNordicUSA.com. That's new, NORDIC USA.com. Amazon, or ask for Hair Grow at your local Walgreens. New year, new you, New Nordic.
Alabama Power is proud to present this broadcast of Auburn basketball. Alabama Power, power for a better Alabama.
Auburn and Vanderbilt tied at 9 in the second half. Auburn leads in the contest 50-33, 14:46 to go in the second half. War Eagle, welcome back to Memorial Gymnasium in Nashville. Really good crowd on hand considering the weather. And a ton of folks in there orange and blue. Even for this 8 o'clock start tonight, tons of kids in their orange and blue here tonight.
It's good to see. The Tigers have just created such a great following, and they're such a fun team to watch play. Why not?
Vanderbilt at the free throw line to start, or to coming out of this timeout. Commodores already 2 of 3 from the line in this second half. 2 players for Auburn with 3 fouls apiece. Katie Johnson and Aiden Holloway. We'll see a lot of Trey Donaldson for a while.
I think so too. I think we try to get as deep in the game as you can, and I think also, and I've always been one to really, if you get the last 15 minutes of the game, is cut your game in segments and try to get to the media timeouts remaining with a lead.
Well, the first segment then even in the second half.
It was. They kind of just traded baskets, and that's kind of human nature. But I'll tell you, we'll get going. We'll have a little spurt here from the 14-minute mark to about the 8-minute mark. I see the Tigers really kind of stretching this lead on out.
Presley shoots free throws and makes the first.
Although I don't know how many of our fans watched, but you know, Alabama came in here not long ago. They had a double-digit lead like this, and it really came down to the wire right at the end of the game.
Second free throw in and out. Rebound comes to Jalen Williams for the Tigers. Auburn basketball. Holloway back into the lineup for Auburn at the point guard spot. Aiden between the legs, dribble working on Magnon. Bounce pass left side, Chad Baker-Mazzara. Auburn leads 50-34. Low post, Jalen off the glass. It's good.
You're talking about a great decision.
What a night.
What a great coaching move right out of a timeout. Go to the player that's got the hot hand with Jalen Williams and got him to basket.
21 points for Jalen. His career high is 24 for the Tigers. Most recently did that against Indiana. Low post shot is up, it's missed. Rebound, Holloway comes out of the crowd for Auburn. Lobs it ahead. Broom to the hole with the left hand, good.
Beautiful pass, long pass by Aiden Holloway. What a run by Janai Broom to beat everyone down the floor.
Auburn by 20, biggest lead of the night for the Tigers. Broom 10 points and 8 rebounds. 13:46 in the second half. Lang at the top, picked up by Janai. Outside the arc, Lang. One dribble, hands the ball to Magnon against KD, gets around KD, drives to the hole high off the glass. He didn't get it, but was fouled. Well, the fouls are coming a little more hot and heavy here in the second half. Foul goes against Janai Broom, it's his first, and Magnon to the line for 2.
He's such a good player. The officials are going to protect him a little bit, especially because he's not very tall and he gets in amongst the trees. If you kind of bump him a little bit, then it's an automatic foul.
Reminder to you, and Brad made this announcement at halftime, the Auburn women's game to be played here at Memorial Gymnasium tomorrow has been moved up to a 2 o'clock start as Magnon makes the free throw. Britt Bowen will have the call on AU 100, 100.3 in the Auburn area and on the Auburn Tigers app starting at 1:45. We're at Tiger Talk tomorrow night at Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Scheduled to join us, Bruce Pearl, along with Denver Jones and Jeff Grable, Auburn gymnastics coach. 6 o'clock tomorrow night at Baumhauer. Second free throw from Magnon is good.
They've extended the press.
Yeah.
Yep.
Auburn breaks it with 2 passes. Mazzara for Cardwell. Now Jalen, top of the circle, Aiden for 3. Missed it long, and the rebound pulled in by Magnon for Vandy. Auburn 54, Vandy 36. Vandy ball, low post. Lubin, turnaround jumper, air ball. Weak side rebound, KD Johnson. Up the sideline for Holloway. Aiden pulls up at the right wing outside the arc on the left-hand dribble. Screen from Cardwell. Stop and pop, 3. Didn't get it. Cardwell for the jam.
Well,
on
he
the
cleaned
rebound.
it up, caught it right off the rim and stuck it back in. This is one segment, this is one game that really is going to be good for Aiden to learn. Anytime that you have a lead like this in a conference game, you're better off to run a little bit of clock.
56-36, Torres for 3 for Vandy, didn't get it. Cardwell, another rebound. Outlet, Mazzara, left wing KD. Goes baseline, pull back. Tried to throw it off the right side. It deflects to Mazzara for 3, didn't get it. And the rebound to Magnon for Vanderbilt. Auburn by 20, 12:30 to go in the second half. Magnon penetrates to the hole. He lobs it up there and scores.
That's one thing we're going to have to learn. Aiden will really be outstanding one of these days once he learns time, score, and momentum, especially when you're on the road.
12 on the night for Magnon. Auburn by 18 points. Cardwell top of the circle against Lang. To Chad Baker-Mazzara. Down to Cardwell to the hole. Banked it up. He missed it. Got his own rebound. Goes back up with the right hand and banked it in.
Dylan Cardwell continues every game just to do something a little bit better. He continues to improve as he goes through this season.
8 points, 5 rebounds tonight for Cap Cardwell. Tigers 60, Vanderbilt 38. Commodores ball off the right side. Into the corner it goes for Magnon. Low post Lang against Cardwell. Right side of the lane. Left-hand dribble into the lane. To the wing for Magnon. Head fake. Now shoots the 3. He missed it. Weak side rebound. Lang got hit in the face by Cardwell. And it takes us to a timeout break. 11:32 to go in the second half of play. Auburn 58, Vanderbilt 36 in Nashville. Stay tuned. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
AuburnTigers.com is the official website of Auburn Athletics. Read the latest feature stories on your favorite Tiger teams. Get critical game day info, search videos and audio. Find out how to get connected through social and digital media or by joining Tigers Unlimited. Shop the AU Photo Store or just find the next event on the athletic calendar. Plus, all athletic broadcasts are streamed free at AuburnTigers.com/watch. AuburnTigers.com, the official online home of Auburn Athletics.
Conecuh sausage is a fan favorite for tailgating, always great on the grill, and it's the official sausage dog and hot dog of the Auburn Tigers. Conecuh sausage is made from the finest cuts of pork. They're patented
Brad's
blend
going to
of
give an update
seasonings
right here.
and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true Southern flavor. Be sure to visit the Conecuh Gift Shop in Evergreen, Alabama, right off I-65 at exit 96. Enjoy a crowd-pleasing Conecuh sausage dog while watching the Tigers and make Conecuh part of your game day. Conecuh sausage since 1947, a real winner.
Yellowwood knows that a 5-star backyard is the place to make lasting memories. Like cookouts. Cornhole with friends. Ooh, a neighborhood potluck with your wife's pasta salad. The one with the feta. Oh, sorry. Or taking a nap on your deck in a hammock. Naps are memories. I love naps. For 5-star backyards and the most memorable experiences, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it.
On the Auburn. "15 minutes to go. Why might that matter?" Well, Auburn and Texas Tech entered the night tied for the longest active winning streak among Power Conference teams at 9 games. Red Raiders on the ropes, down 16 with 15 minutes to go. As we send you back to Nashville, once again, Andy Burcham, Coach Randall Dickey.
All right, Brad, thank you very much. One of the differences tonight, I don't know how many times we've talked about this stat all season long, Randall, with the Tigers leading by 20. The scoreboard was messed up going to the break. It's 58-38 Auburn, and Auburn has outscored Vanderbilt off the bench 19-2.
It's just been one of the great traits of this team this season that they've had so much productivity coming off the bench, and not any teams. The most amazing thing, Andy, is the minutes played is so distributed across the board with this team. It's just sensational.
Cardwell, Williams, Bacon, Mazzara, Donaldson, and K.D. Johnson, the Auburn 5, as Vandy looks for an inbound. Magnon, bounce pass to Lang in the right corner. Lang brings it out to the wing outside the arc with a left-hand dribble. Backdoor pass, drive to the hole, it's up and it's good for Isaiah West.
Kind of lost our man there a couple times. They did a good job running a good set play from the out of timeout.
Auburn 50, Vanderbilt 58, Vanderbilt 40. Tiger ball. Chad Bacon Mazzara, low post Cardwell. One dribble, goes up and draws the foul. For every Auburn three-pointer, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services donates $25 to Coach Pearl's Outlive Cancer Initiative, benefiting local cancer patients and treatment centers. 6 threes so far in this one tonight.
Vanderbilt's really had a hard time handling the Tigers on the front line. Broom's been productive. Cardwell's been productive, and Jalen Williams has been outstanding.
Free throw by Dillon is good. Free throw, or by the foul, by the way, was against Tassos Kamateros. 9 points tonight for Dylan Cardwell. His career high is 11 against USC last year. Excuse me, this season. I beg your pardon. And he knocks on both free throws.
Sure has made those free throws tonight.
60-40 Tigers. They break the Auburn press. West up the floor for Vanderbilt. Auburn gets back defensively. Auburn 60, Vanderbilt 40, 10:59 in the second half. West against K.D. Johnson. Spins, gets a screen. Knocked away by Donaldson and a foul. A little bit too aggressive by Trey Donaldson. And that will be the first foul on Trey. However, they're about to get in the double. They're about to get in the 1-and-1 here in this second half.
Yes, they are, and it's we still got lots of time on the clock, and
don't want to let them get to the free throw line.
They like to play like this. A lot of dead balls, a lot of free throws.
West, Randall. West at the point, out at the top, to the left wing against Jalen Williams. Goes down, gets the ball. Rivera up for a shot. Good. Rivera Torres with his first bucket of the night. 60-42. Auburn has outscored Vandy by 1 in the second half, 19-18. Auburn ball, KD goes baseline to the hole, hangs, goes up and draws the foul. He'll go to the line for a couple. The foul will go against, let's see, Jordan Williams called for the foul, the sophomore out of Houston. Transferred from Texas A&M. A couple years ago, the Class 5A Texas Player of the Year. And KD at the line to shoot 2 for Auburn.
KD's a real hard driver, always on the attack. He's a lot like a car that's got the accelerator stuck on it. He's full speed.
Missed the first free throw. Auburn tonight, 14 of 16 from the line. Second free throw rattles in. Auburn by 19, 61-42, 10-20 in the second half of play. West is taken away by KD with Jalen Williams on the break. KD spins to the hole, reverse layup, no. Rebound Jalen, now to Cardwell with the shot, it's good. Dillon with the right hand. A career high 12 points tonight for Dillon Cardwell. Under 10 minutes in the second half, Auburn by 21. The Auburn fans on their feet in Nashville.
They stuck their head up then. You can see who the most is in the crowd tonight. The Tigers fans have really showed up.
West goes baseline through the lane, loses it. Steal. Donaldson races forward for Auburn. Across midcourt, top of the circle. Loops it back out to the top. 9:32, second half, Auburn by 21. Donaldson drives behind the back dribble. On the right wing, 17 to shoot. Donaldson backs his man into the key. Left side picks it up. Right wing, Chad Bacon-Mazar. Donaldson backs it up near midcourt. 6 to shoot. Trey, right hand dribble. Around his man, drives to the hole. Tried to throw an alley-oop to Cardwell. It was over his head and out of bounds. Here comes Berman for Auburn. Here comes Broom for Auburn. Here comes Denver for Auburn. Donaldson, Williams, and Mazzara sit down for the Tigers.
It's amazing that you get a standing ovation on the road from as a visiting team.
I beg your pardon, KD comes out. Trey is still out there for Auburn. Let me reset it. Trey, Leor Berman, Denver Jones, Chaney Johnson, and Janai Broom. Really a four-guard lineup out there for Auburn. Rivera Torres up the floor for Vandy at the right wing. Auburn by 21 points with 9:03 in the second half in Nashville. Between the legs dribble. On the left side, it's Williams. Now brings it back out to the top. Williams, left wing. West goes baseline. Tried to drive and blocked out of bounds off of West by Chaney Johnson.
That was a really good play by Chaney. He held his ground, went straight up vertically, and the guy just kind of shot it into his hands.
And then right back into his hands and out of bounds.
Deflected out of bounds. Good play.
Magnon will come back into the lineup for Vanderbilt. So is Tyron Lawrence. As Williams sits down, so does West. And Lubin back in on the low post, replacing Lang. Auburn by 21 with 8:48 in the second half. Donaldson across midcourt for the Tigers. On the left wing. Left wing, Denver Jones. Free throw line, Chaney. Chaney, 18-footer, Chaney missed it short. Rebound, Broom, had it, lost it. Ball still loose, Vandy comes out of the crowd. Magnon up the floor for the Commodores. Auburn by 21. 8:25 on a counting clock in the second. Magnon working against Denver. Top of the circle for Lubin. To Rivera Torres. Drives down the lane. 18-footer. Got it. He's got a nice shot, doesn't he?
He sure does. You know, Vanderbilt's got a nice ball club. They're one of the youngest teams in America. And most of the young men they have are freshmen or underclassmen. They're going to be good in time.
63-44 Auburn. Under 8 minutes to go in the second. On a loop, Denver Jones gets a screen from Broom. They double team Denver. Along the baseline, dribbles out of Trucker. Right wing, Chaney. Johnson, three, short. Rebound, weak side, Janai Broom. That's a double-double. Leon Berman, left corner, three. Yes! The Berminator from the left corner.
Outstanding.
66-44 Auburn, 7.5 minutes to go in the second.
This is one of the most amazing teams. Our fans will have a chance to watch it. Everyone contributes for this
Back
ball
in
club.
action Saturday night at 7:30 against Ole Miss at Neville Arena. Magnon left wing, crossover dribble, loses it, and kicks it out of bounds. Nope, Berman kicked it out of bounds, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 7:12 in the second. Auburn's with its largest lead of the night. Tigers 66, Vanderbilt 44. Stay tuned, Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
This is the moment you've been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our home.
When you step onto the court and into the spotlight, the moment to show that hard work and long days pay off. Because when that final shot leaves your hands and we leave our seats, that powerful moment connects us all.
Alabama Power is a proud supporter of the Auburn Tigers.
Power for a better Alabama.
Today's highlight is brought to you by Toyota. At home or on the road, they're never the underdog. Toyota, let's go places. Lease a new 2024 Toyota RAV4 LE for $339 a month for 39 months. Offer valid through January 31st, 2024. Well-qualified lessees with approved credit through Southeast Toyota Finance. 3638 due at signing. No security deposit with select equipment. $350 disposition fee. Excludes tax, tag, registration, title, and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
The Whataburger Jalapeno Cheddar Biscuit is back. But some folks have yet to try it. So let's not do the thing where we're like, "You've never had a jalapeno cheddar biscuit before?" You know what? It's okay. Let's just invite them to try this flaky, cheesy, and slightly spicy goodness for themselves. The Jalapeno Cheddar Biscuit, available as a sandwich or on its own from 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. for a limited time at participating locations. Whataburger, just like you like it.
A look at the defensive statistics is brought to you by Cook's Pest Control and Centricon. You don't have to live with termites.
Let's take a look first at turnovers tonight. Auburn has 6. A reminder to you that Auburn has 8 games this season with single-digit turnovers. Vanderbilt with 11 turnovers in the game, and this is not a team that turns it over very often. Matter of fact, it only turns it over 11 times in a ball game, but it has 11 so far. And points off turnovers, Auburn 11, Randall Dickey, Vanderbilt 2.
Well, that's one thing. Vanderbilt drives the ball so hard. Our defense has been really good. We've had active hands. We've moved our feet. We've stayed, kept our feet on the floor and not gone for the shot fakes. And that is one of the reasons that we've created some more turnovers for Vanderbilt. That our offense has been very efficient. We have found the open man. We have contributed, and we are led by our 2 better players in Broome and Williams has just been outstanding. He's played like an all-SEC player tonight.
7-12 in the second half. Auburn at 66, Vanderbilt 44. Vanderbilt ball out of bounds, baseline right. Dylan Cardwell, a career-high 12 points. He's got 5 rebounds on the night. He's gone 4 of 7 from the field and 4 of 4 from the free throw line for Cap Cardwell.
He has really been a factor in the game, and he's so big. He's such a great presence.
Jason Rivera-Torres on Apple TV played the role of Swagger, or in Swagger, as Nick Torres. He had the inbound for Vanderbilt. On the wing, Magnon goes baseline, cut off by Denver. Fade away, didn't get it there by weak side rebound. Comes to Janai Broome. 53 career double-doubles, and Auburn turns it over. Rivera-Torres down the lane, Magnon. Onto the wing it goes for Tyron Lawrence. Drives to the baseline. And a whistle and a foul against Berman before the shot.
We're in the 1-and-1.
Yep. It's Auburn's 8th foul of the half. First foul on Leor. And Lawrence at the line to shoot a couple for the Tigers.
So what you said just a
Excuse
minute
me,
ago,
a 1 bonus.
we have a TV star and a college basketball player.
Rivera-Torres played Nick Mendez in Swagger on Apple TV. I'll be honest, I don't know that show, but yeah. He is out of the Bronx in New York. 6'6" freshman.
You and I may have to ask the younger folks a little bit about that show.
The only chance I've got to know about it is that.
Well, the name of the show is Swagger, so
right. That's right up your alley.
Oh, yeah, you know.
6:40 in the second half. Auburn by 20. 66-46. Holloway at the top, Chaney Johnson. Left corner, Broome. Air ball from 3. Rebounded by Lawrence for Vandy. Drives, hangs, and missed it. But he'll go back to the line for 2. Foul was against, I believe, Hayden Holloway. If it is, it's his 4th. Yep. Holloway's fourth foul.
Yeah, the three-point shot that did not draw iron by Broom kind of turned into one of the only fast breaks that we've seen Vanderbilt have.
Lawrence misses his first free throw of the night. Commodores 9 of 15 from the line. Auburn 15 of 17. Rivera-Torres is out there. I believe that was Camateros that comes out for Vanderbilt. Lubin back in, so is Presley for the Commodores. And Lawrence's second free throw is good. Donaldson with Holloway on the bench now with 4 fouls. Races forward, does Trey. And he's fouled at midcourt by Presley. Third foul on Malik Presley. Just the 5th foul against Vanderbilt in the second half. Auburn out of bounds. With 6:16 to go in the second half, leading 66-47. Auburn has led by as many as 22 here in this second half. Berman will trigger down the right sideline. Bounce pass near midcourt for Donaldson. Trey. Broom, top of the circle, Cheney. Left wing, Trey. Down to the low post, Auburn throws it away. Magnon on the break for the Commodores. Ahead Presley to the hole. Goes up and gets fouled by Cheney Johnson. And that'll be the 3rd foul on Cheney.
Well, it's probably a smart foul by Cheney. Guy had a wide open layup. He might as well make him earn it at the free throw line.
It's the 9th foul against Auburn in the second half, so they're shooting 2 the rest of the night. Still 6:04 to go in the second. And Auburn leads 66-47.
We're really about 2-3 minutes behind on that. We shouldn't put them in the double bonus until, late in the game.
Yeah. Presley at the line for 2. Freshman out of San Marcos, Texas. 50% from the charity stripe. And he makes the first.
He's a better free throw shooter than his statistics show because he's got a really nice form. He's got a great release. And
7 make that 9 points on the night. And now double figures for Presley. 10 on the night. 66-49 Auburn. 6:03 in the second half. And as Donaldson's bringing the ball up the floor, he's fouled by Lawrence at the Vandy free throw line. You don't want to put this Auburn team at the charity stripe. They're shooting 75.5% from the line this season.
And they've got a lot of players knocking on in a lot of them in the 80s for sure.
That's the 5th foul against Vanderbilt in the second half. They press. It's a zone. Donaldson across midcourt. Jalen Williams. Free throw line for Broom. Back to Jalen. To Donaldson, right side of the circle. 18 to shoot for Auburn. Under 6 minutes to go in the second half. Auburn leads by 17 in Nashville. Donaldson, top of the circle. Broom into the right corner. Chris Moore, 3. Got it! Yeah, Chris Moore knocks it home.
There we go. That's what we needed. That was the dagger right there. Chris Moore came and huge clutch shot. The Tigers needed a basket.
Underneath Rivera, up with the right hand. He got it, and he got fouled on the play by Donaldson. 68-49 Auburn, 5:28 in the second half. Jason Rivera-Torres, career high, came against Alabama in the SEC opener back on January 6th. He scored 20. He has 6 all in the second half tonight.
But he has asserted himself this second half.
Yeah, he has.
He's played well. He's going to be a nice player, and he's really playing well right now.
Right-handed shooter from the Bronx in New York, and he makes the end one.
This change in the defense has kind of got the Tigers just a tad bit rattled.
Williams, left wing, Denver Jones. Goes baseline, reverses out of that on the left sideline to Jalen at the top. Bounce pass to Donaldson on the right side. Off the left side for Denver Jones. Jones, Donaldson, right corner, Moore. Chris, back to the top, Donaldson, 7 to shoot. Trey, left wing for Denver. Steps into a 3-ball, no. Weak side rebound foul. It's going to go against Vanderbilt. I think it's going to go against Van Allen Lubin. It'll be his 3rd.
That was a good effort by Janai Broom, trying to jockey around, get a offensive rebound, and he got pushed.
6th foul against Vanderbilt. 5 minutes to go, second half. Auburn by 16. 68-52. Inbound Broom, mid lane. One dribble, he lost it. Shouldn't have taken it to the floor. Here's Lawrence the other way for the Commodores. Leaves for Rivera, 3. No, but he's fouled by Broom. They say got him with the arm. Does a nice job of acting. As we've already mentioned, he's a good actor, or an actor. Rivera Torres to the line for 3.
Well, 250 against 180, and it doesn't take very much for Broom to kind of topple him over.
There wasn't enough contact for him to go down on the play, let me put it that way. And he's at the line for 3.
Well, he's had a lot of training in the acting school.
Right. First free throw is good. Cuts the lead to 15.
Yeah, it's kind of a.
Yes, it is.
It's kind of getting a little bit more tense. The possessions are getting a little bit more valuable.
Auburn basketball brought to you by Auburn Opelika Tourism. Start your next visit to the Plains at aotourism.com. Second to 3 is good.
We'll get one more.
He can have this lead down to 13.
Yeah.
If he knocks home this third free throw. This is kind of what Vanderbilt does. You know it?
It's been done. Yes, exactly right. We've kind of played right into their hands this last 2-3 minutes.
Rivera Torres with 10 points in the second. Auburn's lead is 13 points, 66-58-55. Auburn ball, low post. Broom, one dribble off the glass and in for the and one opportunity.
That's a sign of a really good basketball team, Andy, is when you going in this situation, the other team feels like they're making a little bit of run. You go to your best player, he sticks it in the hole, gets 2, and goes to the free throw line.
53 career double-doubles for Janai Broom. He has 12 points and 11 rebounds. The foul was against Van Allen Lubin, his 4th of the night. Free throw by Janai. He missed it short. Auburn by 15 points, 4:38 and a counting clock in the second. Rivera Torres to the top for Lawrence. Lawrence picks up the dribble. Now Presley outside the arc, 15 to shoot. Magnon working on to Denver Jones. Down the lane, spins into the lane. Kicks it right side for Torres. 5 to shoot, down to 4 to shoot. Spins, free throw line, over more. Oh, and a whistle and a late foul called against Chris.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
You can hear the Auburn crowd.
I thought the intensity picked up then by the Tigers. I thought he did a great job defending. I'm not sure. It was just unfortunate. That
Rivera Torres at the line for 2.
It's been his game the last 5 possessions.
Yes, it has. Stops the clock with 4:11 to go. Free throw is good. Kind of got to wonder how this guy's not in the starting lineup. Timeout on the floor. 4:11 to go in the second half. We have a full timeout. 4:11 to go, second half. Auburn 70, Vanderbilt 56. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
Eagle 102.3 is your East Alabama and Midwest Georgia's country music leader, playing the top hits from the hottest artists. Download our Eagle 102.3 app so you can listen to us whenever and wherever. Listen to your favorite country artists. Stay up to date on your
missed that break.
Team.
For Eagle.
And catch our local high school football broadcasts, all from our app. Available on Apple and the Google Play Store. For more information, visit our website, eagle1023.com, or find our link tree on Instagram at WELR Eagle.
Introducing new boneless Whata Wings from Whataburger, tossed in honey butter, honey barbecue, sweet and spicy, or buffalo. Now, we know there are some people who are going to say these premium chicken tender bites are not real wings. And to that we say, so what? It's okay to be deliciously incorrect. Butterflies aren't made of butter. French fries are not from France. And your daddy's famous pork butt? Not actually butt. New boneless Whata Wings. Delicious? Yes. Correct? Who cares?
Whata Wings. Whataburger, Whata Wings.
Damaging an underground utility can cause a lot more problems than you think. By causing a potentially avoidable damage to underground utilities, there's many scenarios that do not end well. To keep the gas, power, water, and internet running, using 811 to have your underground utilities marked is a critical piece of the damage prevention process, whether you're a homeowner or an excavator. It's free, it's simple, and it's the law. Visit al811.com for more information.
4:11 to go in the second half. Commodores have actually outscored Auburn 32-29 in the second half. Auburn leads by 14 in Nashville, 70-56, along with Randall Dickey. I'm Andy Burcham. Brad Law in our Auburn Sports Network studios. 2B1, Quinn Brackeen in our Skyview Auburn studios out in Phoenix. I'll bet it's warmer in Phoenix than it is here in Nashville.
Oh, yes. It's always warm in Arizona, unless you get in the northern part around Flagstaff.
There you go. Chad Bacon-Mazar, Janai Broom, Trey Donaldson, Denver Jones, and Jalen Williams, the Auburn 5 right now. Jason Rivera-Torres with 11 points all in the second half, and he's at the free throw line for one more free throw, where he has yet to miss. He's 5 of 5. Commodores 15 of 18 from the line in the second half. And Rivera-Torres makes the free throw. Trims the lead back to 70-57 Auburn. Auburn works against the press. Donaldson across midcourt. Left wing, Denver Jones out to the top for Jalen. 4 minutes to go, second half. Right corner, Chad Baker-Mazara missed it. Weak side rebound, Denver had it, saved it. Out to the wing for Jalen. Reverse, behind the back dribble, into the corner. Free ball, Denver Jones for free. Oh, what a pass by Jalen Williams.
Unbelievable. It's certainly been Jalen Williams' night. He is involved in everything, and what an assist he got there.
73-57 Auburn. 3:35 in the second half. Monjon near midcourt. Left side. Ball knocked out of bounds by Janai Broom out of the hands of Ben Allen Lubin. Janai said it was the other guy. Vanderbilt will keep the ball. 3.5 minutes to go in the second half. Auburn 73, Vanderbilt 57. Stay tuned, friends. Auburn basketball continues in a moment.
You've created a comfortable home office. Now let Carrier provide the cash bonus. For a limited time, you can claim up to $1,550 in cool cash rebates on a qualified Carrier home comfort system. There's never been a better time to upgrade to year-round premium comfort and energy savings.
Carrier, a proud partner of Auburn Athletics and special needs assistance stations for you. Turn to the experts with Carrier.
With Vizzy's vibrant dual flavors, the vibe is yours to decide.
I'm thinking Vizzy Refreshingly Berry. A round of blackberry lemon at the bar?
Could be good. Maybe Vizzy Vibrantly Tropical.
You always say vibrantly tropical.
Come on, a cooler full of papaya passion fruit on the beach?
Oh yeah, that's a vibe. I'm down.
Vizzy Hard Seltzer. Flavor for every vibe. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Celebrate responsibly. 2023 Molson Coors Beverage Company. Milwaukee, Wisconsin flavored beer.
War Eagle, it's a great day for Auburn Tigers to get vaccinated. Many children and adults that delayed vaccinations during the pandemic are still behind schedule. It's crucial that we take steps to get everyone back on track with their routine immunizations. Children and teens can still catch up on their vaccinations even if they start late. Make sure you and your family are all up to date on all recommended vaccines, including COVID-19 and flu. Let's all do our part to get back on track. Don't wait. Vaccinate. For more information, visit alabamapublichealth.gov/IMM.
3.5 minutes to go.
For the Regions Bank Post Game Show, with final stats and analysis, plus comments from Coach Burrow. Now back to the game.
3.5 minutes to go in the second half. Auburn 73, Vanderbilt 57. Auburn basketball brought to you by East Alabama Health, with more than 80 positions added in the past 5 years. They're growing their healthcare team to meet the growing needs of Auburn, Opelika, and the surrounding area. Auburn led 41-24 at the half. Commodores have edged Auburn in the second half, 33-32. Auburn with 8 more threes here tonight. Baker-Mazara, Denver Jones, Jalen Williams, Janai Broom, Trey Donaldson, the Auburn 5. Vanderbilt ball, Rivera-Torres will trigger. 14 to shoot for the Commodores. Now Lubin penetrates down the lane to the basket. He lobbed it up. He missed it. Broom with the rebound. Lobs it ahead for Jalen Williams. Jalen wisely will bring it out. Gets the ball to the wing for Chad Baker-Mazar. To the top for Broom. Janai lobs to the top. Takes some time off the clock. Now Donaldson near midcourt. Off the right side, Denver Jones. 13 to shoot for Auburn. Tigers 73, Vanderbilt 57. 3:04 in the second half. Jones, right wing, Baker-Mazar. into the lane, down to the baseline. Broom off the glass and in.
Good team basketball. Took the ball from one side of the floor to the other and then got it to Broom for the finish.
75-57 Auburn. 2:49 in the second half, and a hand foul on Donaldson against Magnon, and they're shooting 2. Auburn now the double bonus. Second foul on Trey, and Magnon gets a couple. Transfer from UC Davis hit the game winner against Auburn a year ago with 0.8 seconds to go. First free throw is missed.
I think one of the great decisions that the Tigers made is switching defensive assignments and putting Denver on him tonight.
Denver gets a rest, so does Donaldson, as Holloway and Katie Johnson are back in the lineup. Second free throw, he missed them both, and the rebound pulled in by Jalen Williams. 21 points and 7 rebounds for Jalen. Auburn underneath, ball deflected out of bounds by Vanderbilt. Auburn ball, 24 to shoot, baseline left. Some of the Vandy folks head to the exits. Auburn up 75-57. Commodores have gotten as close as 13 in the second half. Auburn currently leads by 18. Inbound in the corner for Baker Mazzara to Broom at the top. Broom puts it on the floor against Lubin to the hole. He fouled. He goes down hard. Oh, dear goodness. Oh, Janai went down hard, and he is down and in some pain. Fell right in front of the Auburn bench. He is up. He's hobbling just a little bit. Looking at the lower leg, I think the left, and he'll go to the line for 2 for Auburn. He's smiling. That's good news. He's had a nice night. 14 points, 12 rebounds.
Well, he carried us, even though he didn't score much early, he had like 6 rebounds at halftime. He's just really carried us defensively, his effort on the glass. One thing Janai does offensively that is overlooked is he keeps the offense moving. The ball really doesn't stick in his hands.
First free throw is missed. And Cardwell will come in after this second free throw. I hope he makes it so Auburn can get Janai to the bench and get Dillon in.
Yeah, we need to do that. You've probably got anywhere from less than 8 possessions left. And
yeah.
We need to win about half of those and just kind of end up on a positive note.
Janai got the second free throw. He'll come out. Cardwell is in for Auburn. Auburn's 2 centers tonight. Janai Broom and Dylan Cardwell. 27 points.
Pretty good for one position.
17 rebounds for those 2. A career high for Dylan tonight. Magnon between the rings. Auburn up 76-57. 19-point Auburn advantage. Lubin down to Lawrence inside the arc near the baseline. Lawrence picks it up, gets the ball left wing. 3 ball that's good by Lubin. His 4th of the year. Vanderbilt continues the pressure. Holloway ahead for Jalen. Left wing, K.D. Johnson. Didn't take the 3, had it. Now goes baseline. Spins along the baseline. Whips a pass. Chad Baker Mazzara. He gets to the free throw line, lost it. And here is a steal for Magnon. Magnon on the right side. Lawrence for 3. He missed it. Rebound Cardwell for Auburn. In a crowd. Dillon out of there. Gets the ball to Holloway. 1:40 to go. Auburn up by 16 points in Nashville. Cardwell across midcourt, hands to Holloway. Left wing, KD to the top for Cardwell. Auburn's trying to play a little keep away. Holloway at midcourt, fouled by Torres, and that's it for Jason Rivera-Torres. He's fouled out. And Aiden will go to the line to shoot a 1 and bonus. Now maybe that isn't the 5th foul on Rivera-Torres. It's his 4th, I beg your pardon. Magnon done for the night, apparently, as West comes in for Vandy. 1 and bonus for Aiden Holloway. Free throw is good. 8 points in the first half for Aiden. He has 9 in the game. Lubin comes out for the Commodores, and Tassos Kamateros is in. 77-60, Auburn, 1:27 in the second half. Free throw by Aiden is good as well.
That's good to see late in the game, but Aiden gets the experience on the road at the free throw line.
Auburn 18 of 22 from the line tonight. Drive by Lawrence to the basket, put it up, he missed it. And the rebound on the weak side for Williams. And a whistle.
Must have been away from the ball.
Did they call a foul against Auburn? A push by Auburn, apparently against Jalen. Okay, minute 17 to go. Presley at the line for two for Vandy.
Must have been in this coffin corner down here where we can't see.
Free throw is up, it's good. That's the first foul on Jalen tonight. 11 points tonight for Presley. And he missed the second free throw. Rebound for Rivera-Torres. In the corner against Jalen for three. Didn't get that one. Rebound Jalen. Outlet KD Johnson. Auburn 78, Vanderbilt 61 as we approach the 1 minute mark of the second. It's going to be a 10-game win streak before Auburn comes home to face Ole Miss Saturday night. Holloway near midcourt, working on West. Shot clock at 10. Holloway, a screen from Jalen. Kicks it left side. KD, three. Nope. Rebound Rivera-Torres. Up the floor for Vandy. Pushes off Baker Mazar, goes up, he got it. 14 in the second half for Rivera-Torres. Auburn against the press, and the ball batted back out of bounds. 40.4 seconds to go. Auburn's lead is 15 points in Nashville. 78-63. And now Jalen will trigger for the Tigers. Inbound bounce pass, KD Johnson. Cross midcourt, lobs it, and it's an alley-oop from midcourt to Chad Baker Mazzara.
Boy, Baker Mazzara went to the above the rim on that one.
Half minute to go in this one, Tigers by 17. Right wing three blocked by Cardwell, then rebounded by Lawrence, and he's fouled in the rebound. Lawrence would get two. Foul, I think, against KD. And here comes Berman for the Tigers. It's great to be an Auburn Tiger raining down at Vanderbilt Gymnasium.
They're flexing their muscles, and the number of people that's in the stands tonight.
Lawrence's free throw is good. Hats off to these folks that brave the elements to come and watch Auburn play tonight.
Big kudos to them.
Lawrence makes both free throws. 25 and 8/10 seconds to go. They press. KD to Williams. Bounce pass to Holloway across midcourt. And Auburn can basically dribble this one away. Holloway near midcourt. Auburn about to go to 15-2. 4-0 in the Southeastern Conference. Get ready to come home against Ole Miss Saturday night at 7:30. Broadcast at 7. Final score tonight from Nashville. Just the third win in 20 years in Nashville. Auburn 80, Vanderbilt 65. Jalen Williams led Auburn with 21 points tonight. You can score points too with the Chick-fil-A app. Download or open the app to place an order, earn and redeem points with the Chick-fil-A app. War Eagle and eat more chicken. Hey, War Eagle Plus is here. Sign up for the new streaming video and content platform for Auburn Athletics, offering fans an insider's look into student athletics and coaches on the plains. For more information and to sign up, visit wareagleplus.com. Regions Bank postgame show on the way. Tigers a winner in Nashville, 80-65. Stay tuned. This is the Auburn Sports Network from Playfly.
Live Sports Radio, bringing you inside Neville Arena for all the action of men's and women's basketball game day with no delay. Every dunk, block shot, and steal, plus all the analysis from our Hall of Fame coaches, all with no delay. $25 new or $10 to reprogram the one you already have. Also, use it for every broadcast of home baseball and softball games this spring, all with no delay. With Live Sports Radio, presented by Alpha Insurance.
The game has changed, and the future of Auburn athletics now demands a strong NIL program. I'm Jason Campbell. Let's come together, Auburn family, and make a lasting impact. Visit OnToVictory.com. Every dollar you contribute to On to Victory helps create NIL opportunities for our student athletes. Visit www.ontovictory.com and be a part of changing the game for Auburn athletics.
With Vizzy's vibrant dual flavors, the vibe is yours to decide.
I'm thinking Vizzy Refreshingly Berry. A round of blackberry lemon at the bar?
Could be good. Maybe Vizzy Vibrantly Tropical.
You always say vibrantly tropical.
Come on, a cooler full of papaya passion fruit on the beach?
Oh yeah, that's a vibe. I'm down.
Vizzy Hard Seltzer. Flavor for every vibe. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Celebrate responsibly. 2023 Molson Coors Beverage Company. Milwaukee, Wisconsin flavored beer.
Who says you need snow to live in a winter wonderland? Southerners know a true winter smells like pine, cinnamon, and citrus. And the only warmth you need is delivered by time with friends and family. Farm fresh sweet potatoes, Christmas trees, and satsumas just make this time of the year even sweeter. Whether you're preparing to jingle some bells or settle into a silent night by a roaring fire, Sweet Grown Alabama has something for you. Find sweet potatoes, Christmas trees, satsumas, and more near you at sweetgrownalabama.org.
Exclusive coverage of Auburn basketball continues now with the Regions Bank postgame show. Coming up, final stats, analysis, and an interview with Coach Pearl. Show your Tiger pride and get a win for your wallet with the Auburn University Regions Visa debit card and the prepaid Regions Now card. Order at regions.com/Go Tigers. The Regions Bank postgame show begins now.
Auburn 80, Vanderbilt 65. We welcome you inside Memorial Gymnasium in Nashville, where the Tigers improved to 4-0 in SEC play with the 15-point win. Before we get to more of the Regions Bank postgame show, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Auburn Sports Network.